Okay guys, in this lessons I'm going over special triangles. It's a 45, 45, 90 degrees triangles, okay? So for this special triangles, here's the pattern. Across from 45, it's always x, no matter what. And then across from the other 45, it's x. Since both of these sides are the same, the length is always the same, okay? And for the sides straight across from the 90 degrees, that's the hypotenuse. That is always x squared of 2. So for example, let's just say I give you a triangle that's 45, 45 degrees, and I only give you one side. For, let's say this side is 3, and I'm going to ask for x and y, okay? So pretty much when I apply the pattern from here, so if this side is 3, then this side right here must also be 3 because they're the same size. And this side right here is going to be 3 square root of 2. Does that make sense? So let's go over one more time. These two sides always the same, right? If this is 3, then this has to be 3. And then this side right here, which is across from the 90 degrees, it's always whatever the length is times by square root of 2. So the length is 3 times square root of 2. Okay? So this is like a simple case. So let's move on to harder ones. Okay. So I don't want to give you that. Let's change it to a different number. Let's say it's 5. Okay? So if that side is 5, remember the pattern here? It's x squared of 2, right? So then x right here has to be 5, right? So x equal to 5. And y is whatever these sides are, you just multiply by square root of 2. So in this case, it's going to be 5 square root of 2. Okay, so again, this is a simple case. Let's move on to number 2. Okay, now number 2 is complicated, a little bit more complicated because you're not given the this side, these two sides, right? You're given the hypotenuse. So we're gonna go backward. So we know that 45, 45, it's across from them is x, and then it's x squared of 2. To find the answers for x, we're just gonna say that this side equal to that side, and then we solve for x. Okay, so if you're given the hypotenuse, in a way we're working backward. Okay, so it's gonna be x squared of 2 equal to 7. Then to have x by itself, we're going to divide both sides by square root of 2. Then we have x equal to 7 over square root of 2. But in math, we cannot have a square root at the bottom, so we have to multiply square root of 2 top and bottom to get rid of the radical. So we have 7 square root of 2 over square root of 4. And in this case, it's 7 square root of 2 over 2. So if x is 7 square root of 2 over 2, then y is also square root of 2 over 2. Okay, because these two sides are the same. Okay, let's move on to number 3. Okay, so number 3, we're given one of this side across from the 45 degrees, so that's easy to find x, right? So x has to be 8 squared of 2. And then to find y, this is the part where some of you are going to get confused. So now remember, it's 8 squared of 2 times square root of 2. Does that make sense? Because remember, from 45, 45 is x squared of 2. So whatever x is, in this case it's 8 squared of 2, you multiply with square root of 2. Okay? Then we get 8 squared of 4, which is 8 times 2, so y is 16. So y is 16, and x is 8 squared of 2. Okay, let's move on to number 4. So final example. Okay. So we're given across from the 90 degrees, which is x squared root of 2. So the size we're given in this case is this right here. Okay, so now we have to work backward. If we're given a hypotenuse, we have to work backward. So we're just going to say that x squared root of 2 equal to 10 squared root of 2. So to get x by itself, we divide both sides by square root of 2. That cancels out. And then this cancels out. Then x is 10. If x is 10, then y has to be 10 because both sides are the same. Okay, and that's it.